On Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings."
Colbert has no talent. I mean, I could take anybody here. I could go outside on the beautiful streets and pick up a couple of people that do just as well or better. They get higher ratings than he did. He's got no talent. Fallon has no talent. Kimmel has no talent. They're next. They're going to be going. I hear they're going to be going. I don't know, but I would imagine because they get, you know, Colbert has better ratings than Kimmel or Fallon. You know that.
Go yourself. Thank you. The president went on, "I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next." Nope. No. Absolutely not, Kimmel. I am the martyr, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Colbert is finally getting the heck up out of our lives because this guy's last show is next week, okay? I've been waiting for this day when we'll finally get rid of this loser, this political hack who carries water for the Democrats, turned his back on the blacks that he claimed to support when he interviewed James Tallarico in Texas and refused to interview Jasmine Crockett on his show. Okay, so these are the people who swear by diversity, equity, and inclusion, but they turn their back on Jasmine Crockett. That aside, the guy who's replacing Colbert, so the show is not going off the air. Colbert's just being replaced. That means you weren't good enough and they wanted somebody else. So Colbert's being replaced by Byron Allen. Blackmail. Shout out to DEI. So this guy is going to replace Colbert. And the funny thing about this is because he is actually planning to just be funny. He said so himself that he plans to just tell jokes, get up there and be funny and not be a political hack. Without further ado, let's go ahead and react to what he had to say. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
A lot of eyes are going to be on your programming to see, well, what are the political leanings? What can they read into it?
What I'm doing with Comics Unleashed. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about anything that's topical. We don't talk about anything. We don't do anything that's racist or sexist or anti-Semitic or homophobic. Just be funny and don't offend. And I'm proud of the fact that it is everybody. It's every voice, young, old, black, white, Jewish, Hispanic, Muslim, Asian, gay, disabled, everybody. Like, and what I love about Norman Lear, he used comedy to bring us together and to introduce us to one another.
So you say, in other words, you want to, I'll quote MJ, you want to sell sneakers to everybody.
Yes. This is like, we don't need the politics. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care. I'm here to make people laugh. You're going to vote who you're going to vote for no matter what I say. It doesn't matter. It's not my business. Not my business. Do what you do. So I'm here to make you laugh. And the great way to bring us together is through comedy. Comedy is very powerful, very powerful. I'll leave you with this last thing. CBS comes to me and they said, okay, we want you to start in Colbert's time period in September like 21 or whatever it is. And I said, no. I said, we have to go the next night. He's stepping down Thursday, May 21st.
And you're starting on
Friday.
Said,
you want to? I said, Friday, May 22nd. I said, it has to be Friday, May 22nd. We have to start that night. They go, really? I go, without a doubt.
Yo, look, I kind of like this guy already. Now, the one thing I will say that I slightly disagree with here is I feel like when it comes to comedy, there's really nothing that's off the table. He's talking about not offending anybody and stuff like that. And I mean, you're probably not going to be a very good comedian if you're trying not to defend anyone. Some of the funniest stuff, in my opinion, is offensive stuff, including offensive stuff directed at black folks. It could even be stuff directed at black conservatives. It could be, as long as you're not like only picking on just that one group and that you'll never talk about nobody else. Because you could pick on, obviously, liberals. I mean, the liberals got so many different, they got all these blue hair, tattoos, piercings all over their body, just looking crazy. Like they're just unhappy with themselves, always trying to get some sort of bodily modification, shaving their head off. They're having these butch crazy haircuts with especially a lot of these crazy white liberal women, just screeching ugly. It's like they're determined to just look as ugly as possible for some reason. But guys, yeah, there's plenty of stuff that you can make fun of. All the stuff that he just said, you know, people with illnesses and even disabled, stuff like that. I think you can make jokes about that and it could be funny. It just depends on the taste of the joke and if it's a good joke. Because you could do it and it'd be a bad joke, just how you could not make fun of that and tell a bad joke. And yeah, if it's an especially bad joke, it's just going to piss people off. So I also have a clip here that I want to react to from the Osbourne family. This appears to be Ozzy Osbourne's son. And he's saying, I just think that celebrities need to just shut the F up because nobody's coming to us to hear our opinion. They just want us to, you know, act or sing or, you know, if we're an athlete, you know, play ball or whatever. And I would 100% agree. Let's react to that as well.
Are you guys political at all?
You know what? I think celebrities just need to keep their mouths shut.
Oh,
make entertainment, entertain the people, shut the f up.
Don't you think if you have a platform and you've got like a big opinion, you should maybe use your platform to change hearts and minds maybe?
Then be a politician, don't be an entertainer.
Would you ever consider politics, either of you?
No.
Whoa!
Whoa! For what position? Sharon, for what position?
Korea.
Okay. All right. So mommy derailing it a bit on that last part. But guys, 100% agree. Now, is there people who I support? Like, right, we got Nicki Minaj out here and she is, you know, supportive of Trump, right? So do I agree with her supporting Trump openly? Yes. I think that you can have celebrities that support people openly, but one of the main reasons isn't just because I'm a hypocrite and I just don't care if, you know, if it's on my side. It's not that. It's that there's already so many celebrities on the left. How are we going to survive if all the celebrities, like, I notice a lot of them are quiet. That means they probably support Trump or maybe don't care, whatever. But if all of the celebrities are on the Democrat side all the time, you don't want to just see all of these woke actors and actresses always going toward the left. So of course I'm going to say, hey, let's even the playing field, because at the end of the day, it's war, right? It's political war, it's culture war, it's all kinds of stuff behind the scenes types of war, right? So of course, if I can get an advantage, a leg up on my opponents, then of course I'm going to want that. But if there was just some sort of like rule or something, I'm not saying I want this to actually be a law, but if there was some sort of rule in place where you couldn't like do both, you couldn't be a celebrity and you couldn't be into politics or speak on both, then yeah, I would absolutely love that, because then we would get less of these woke and a lot of time washed up actors and actresses out here trying to tell us how we should feel, who we should support, whether or not our rights was going to go away, you know, just being basically pains in the asses and kind of ruining these images. Like you seen the Mark Ruffalo, right? The De Niro, like people who I used to respect a lot have totally destroyed their image because they are just total woke, Trump deranged lunatics. It's so bad to the point where I'm literally going to be avoiding these people's movies. If I see anything that they're in and I happen to know about it ahead of time, then, oh, best believe, nah, I'm out of there. Like, I ain't trying to be seeing none of that stuff, because these people are basically giving me a big middle finger for who I support. So why should I support them? But these are my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Shout out to my members, patrons, and fellow anomalies: Cyber Noodle, 655, The Great, Bella Scott, Carpentier John, and Pinecone 6. I appreciate you guys every single day.
The guy on CBS is what a lowlife. What a lowlife. I mean, honestly, are these people funny?